Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you watched my previous video, I have mentioned about making another video with heftier content, more content to talk about, and today's video will be just that. I'll be going over every single Thai BL that I watched this year. So yeah, I definitely watched a lot more BL this year than I did anime. I feel like I spent most of my time watching, specifically Thai BL. I love Thai BLs. Thai BLs are my favorite, so I'll be focusing most on Thai BLs in this video just because they're the ones I watch the most, and I barely watched any others. I did watch Korean and Japanese, but like I didn't watch enough to make separate videos on each, so I'll just be focusing on Thailand. Reason why I'm not covering the other countries is because I feel like the video will become too long, and there's a lot, trust me, there is a lot that came out this year that I want to talk about, so let's get started. First of all, let me go over what I'm currently watching because the year is not done yet and there's still stuff that's airing. So yeah, so series that I'm watching is still airing. I'm watching The Sign, Playboy, Middleman's Love, Cooking Crush, Last Twilight, Pit Babe. I'm like, how, my brain, Pit Babe. I'm definitely watching Pit Babe. I said Cooking Crush already. Cherry Magic Thailand. Also, I don't know if it's still airing, but I stopped watching it for a little while, but I'm gonna definitely continue watching it. It's Twins, the series, as well as For Him. I know For Him is still airing, but I haven't watched the other episodes. I've watched episode 1, but I haven't gotten to the other episodes yet, but I will for sure be watching it, those, of course. But let's now get into what I watched this year. Just like the format of my other video, I'm going to be reading them, giving a rating out of 10, and then talking about them a little bit. So let's pull this up. So the first series that I watched this year, or like finished this year, like my other video, Late to the Party too, Matter of Death. Yeah, it took me that so long to watch this show, starring Max Toll. Wow. That's all I have to say about it is wow. It was shot so beautifully. The plot, the story, everything about it was so good. Oh my god, so good, so good, so good, so good. The acting, oh my god. Like Max Tool now, I understand why. I understand why they're Max Tool and how, you know, I guess legendary they are, for a lack of better words. But yeah, I really enjoyed Matter of Death. I can't wait for like the crossover series with Triage. I haven't watched Triage yet. It's on my list to watch, but can't wait for that to come out soon. It seems like it's coming out soon, hopefully. Definitely rating the show a 10 out of 10. Okay, moving on. Next, well, it just didn't, oh, never mind. This is gonna break some hearts. It broke my heart actually, is the second season to Cutie Pie. You don't understand how hyped and so excited I was for this show to come out, well, season 2, because I love season 1 a lot. I love Xenonu, I love Cutie Pie. I think it was such a great show, but season 2, to me, was so disappointing a little bit. Like, I don't know, I just felt it was the whole thing leading up to the wedding was so unnecessary, and the fact that it was 8 episodes long was also unnecessary. I felt like it could have been done in like 3, to be honest, because some of the scenes seemed just product placement. I mean, that's every show with the product placement, but like it felt so dragged on for no reason, and I don't know, it's just, to me, I wasn't vibing with it at all. So I have to give it a 7 out of 10 because I didn't really enjoy watching it, but it's rated that because the chemistry, because you know, their chemistry is off the charts. Anyways, moving on to a show that started airing in 2022 but didn't finish airing until 2023. We have Between Us. Again, another show I was really excited about, but then it became so super duper disappointing in the end, to me at least. I know a lot of people love the show. Same thing with Cutie Pie. but season 2. I enjoyed it for the most part, but I feel like a lot of scenes were a little unnecessary. The guitar scene, we all know what guitar scene I'm talking about. To me it felt a little bit awkward. I know that might be a little controversial, but to me it was a little bit awkward. But that's just me. I love Boom Prem forever my face. I'm so excited for their new series to come out next year. Oh my god. But yeah, and some of the side characters I wasn't vibing with like at all. I wish we could see more of oh my god, what's her name? Manao, and I forget the guy's name. But their relationship, because I think they're so cute. Oh my god. But yeah. Moving on. Oh, did I rate it? Oh, honestly, I'll rate it higher than Cutie Pie. Maybe like a 7.5 to an 8. It definitely was better than Cutie Pie season 2. Next. And something else I was late to the party to, I don't know if you would consider it BL or not, but it was in that genre-esque, is 180 degrees longitude between us. Yeah. Yeah. Let's just say that mother, oh my god, she had me wanting to rip my hair out every episode. I could not stand the mother. Like, oh my god. And I feel like it was just a very, I don't say tragic, but it was shot very well. I think it was beautifully done. I think it was very emotional, and I really liked it. I'll give it an 8 out of 10. I mean, the episode count was good in a sense. I don't know, I feel like there were better shows that I watched this year, so I'll give it an 8 out of 10. I mean, I don't know if it deserves an 8, to be honest, but it was really good. I think it was really good. Anyways, moving on. Oh my god, we get to talk about one of my favorite releases of this year, My School President. It is the debut of Gemini and Fourth, and oh my god, I loved My School President. It is so, I think the concept was so cute, such a good idea, like a musical BL, like excuse me, GMMTV, you had no excuse for doing that. Like, what? Like, low-key, I was kind of skeptical at first about it, but then I saw it on TikTok, a lot of people talking about it on TikTok, and I was influenced and I started to watch it. Like, I wasn't watching it at first when it first aired, but then I was like, wait a minute, it was the side couple, I think, that I saw a lot of edits of, like, clips from. I'm like, oh no, I have to watch this because I think they're cute. I forgot which side couple it was. It might have been Satong and Winnie, but I have no idea. I don't remember, but I was like, oh no, I'm sold. Oh my god, Gemini. Oh, Gemini. I love Gemini. Like, because of the show, I watch more GMMTV, like, extra content, like their vlog stuff, like their variety stuff, more normally than I usually would, because of Gemini. I love Gemini so much. Oh my god, Gemini, I think he's hysterical. He's such a great actor, and I'm excited for their new show coming up in 2024, My Love Mix-Up. I actually haven't watched the original Japanese version. I will be watching it, but because I know everybody loves it and recommends it, and it's obviously good, because why would GMMTV remake a bad show? I'm just saying. But I have no problems with My School President. My School President, just like, honestly, I would, so good. Like, if you're trying to get into BL, watching more BL series, I would definitely recommend watching My School President, because it's very fluffy, and and very, it's so cute. Like, who doesn't like My School President? Like, genuinely. Obviously 10 out of 10. And moving on. What's next? Oh, another GMMTV production. Oh my god. Which aired right after or during at the same time, around the same time. Never Let Me Go, starring Pampuin. Oh my god, I love Pampuin. I've been a Pampuin girly since Fish Upon the Sky. Like, oh my god, I love them so much. And in this show, they're acting, oh my god, especially Puin. Oh my god, improved so much. It's so good. Like, oh my god, they were amazing in the show. Oh my gosh, the beach scenes, the whole beach set episode, some of my favorite episodes in GMMTV history, to be honest. It was so good, so good, the acting. And I was low-key not expecting Perth Chimon, not gonna lie. I mean, I knew they were gonna become a ship because they had a show coming out, which I'll get to soon. But I was like, oh, do I like this or do I not like this? I don't know how to feel about this. But yeah. Also, why is Pawin always playing the bully or like the jerk face characters? Like, GMMTV, switch it up, please. I beg you, I beg of you. But yeah, that's just my 2 cents for that. Again, I have no problems with Fish on the I'm Fish Upon the Sky. Never Let Me Go. It was such a good show. It really showed how great of actors Pon and Pawin are, I think, in my opinion. Especially Pawin, the fact that he got to flex all his like I'm saying like language skills, like the different languages he can speak like fluently. Oh my god, amazing. I love him. 10 out of 10. If I haven't said it already, I don't even remember, but 10 out of 10 definitely. Next we have another GMMTV. I think this should become a classic. We have Earth Mix, and if you know, when you know, it's Moonlight Chicken. Oh my god, Moonlight Chicken. Moonlight Chicken. If this isn't GMMTV's best acted BL, I don't know what is, because the cinematography, beautiful. The story, beautiful. The acting, oh my god, I love Earth Mix. I love Earth Mix. Like, I love Earth Mix so bad. Like, oh my god, they're so good. They're so talented. Everything about Earth Mix makes me happy. Everything about them. Gemini 4th is a side couple. They ate so hard. They just ate. They ate. Oh my god. Especially 4th, I was not expecting, especially like how like their characters were in this show were so different from My School President. Oh my god. Ling Meng, oh my, yeah, slay. Such a slay. I loved their relationship so much. They were so cute. Cow Tongue. Oh honey, we have to talk about Cow Tongue. His acting in this show was phenomenal. That crying scene, I saw the behind the scenes. Oh, I just saw those behind the scenes. That man cried, legitimately cried during you know what scene. Yeah. This man deserves all the awards in the world. Anything. He deserves more. He's incredible. He's a phenomenal actor. I love Cow Tongue so much. If I haven't said it already, 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. Honestly, it deserves more than a 10. It deserves a million. A million hearts. It was amazing. Anyways, next we have, Bedfriend. Oh my god. See, I know a lot of people followed Net and James beforehand, like how I never seen these guys before until the end of Cutie Pie season. Was it season 2 or season 1? I forget. And I was like, oh my god, Net and James in their new own series, like where do you guys see them before? Like I honestly did not know, and then I found out they were like a side couple in a different series. I don't think produced by Mondi Channel / Mondi, whatever the company is, because I get confused. So I was very excited because people were excited because they loved them. I'm like, oh, if y'all love them, then they must be amazing. And boy, where they were. Oh my god, the chemistry. The chemistry was so good. It was, oh my. The plot, I think we got lost in the plot a little bit. I think I enjoy the show just because of the chemistry, to be honest. Like, I love Nat and James. James, he eats. He's a slay. I love him so much. I love James. Oh my god. And Nat too, but James, oh my god. Anyways, I have no other thoughts about Bedfriend other than that the chemistry was great. I'm gonna rate it. Oh, did I? Oh yeah, I'm kind of maybe a 9 out of 10. I feel like it might be a little bit too high for Best Friend, considering I'm not considering plot, just chemistry. But yeah, moving on. Oh, this. Oh my god, I honestly have not seen or heard anybody talk about the show, but Chains of Heart. If you watch Chains of Heart, I think you're entitled to some financial compensation, aka need your time back. If you have any thoughts of watching Chains of Heart, let me be the one to tell you, don't. It was such a waste of time. Honestly, I watched it weekly. No, I remember watching the trailer, original trailer, and I was like, oh my god, this show looks really good. Like, I think I'm gonna vibe with it. The acting was off, the chemistry was a little off. Actually, the chemistry wasn't off, it wasn't bad, but like the acting could have been better. The story was kind of confusing because they explained it in the show, but a little too late for my liking a little bit. But it was just overall bad. You could tell it had a low budget, and I mean, I don't judge low budget things. Hey, everyone's on the freaking budget these days. But to me, Chains of Heart is just not worth the watch. It's probably one of the worst shows I've ever watched, Thai BL wise. It was just bad. And then I decided to watch the movie version, and I got like half an hour in. I was like, oh hell no, I can't keep watching. Chains of Heart, you get a 3 out of 10. A 3. And that 3 is for whatever chemistry that was in there. Anyways. Oh. Next is up is a very short mini series. It had like 5 episodes. It's Future, which is a spin-off of Love Mechanics. I low-key forgot about this side couple, and then I was like, oh, they're the couple from Love Mechanics. I was like, oh, Love Mechanics, I like Love Mechanics, I'm gonna watch this. I mean, it was cute, but the chemistry was a little off to me a little bit. I mean, it was there, but I don't know, it was kind of boring, kind of, of course it's gonna be basic, but like, I don't know, I just wasn't vibing with it. I mean, I watched it through, I thought it was really cute. It wasn't terrible, but like, I wouldn't rewatch it. Watch it if you want, if you're a fan of the series or you're a fan of the actors, but me personally, I won't be rewatching this anytime soon or ever. And with that, I'll rate it a 5 out of 10. Okay. Next, we have... Oh. Another GMMTV show. A Boss and a Babe. Oh my god, A Boss and a Babe. A Boss and a Babe. Sorry, Force Book. Oh my god, I love Force Book because of this show. I watched Enchanté, and let me tell you, it was brutal. Brutal in the sense that for the first half of the show, I fell asleep midway every single time, and until towards the end, because it picked up a bit. Because to me, I feel like the boring was so slow and boring. Oh my god. But A Boss and a Babe got to the point, which I liked about, and the chemistry was chemistry. Oh my, I love Boss and a Babe. He was so cute. Probably one of my favorite office romances ever. Oh my god, so cute, so cute. This really made me fall in love with Force Book, and it was like, you know what, they deserve their flowers, they really do. Because of the show, I'm a Force Book girly now, through and through. I'll be rating the show a 10 out of 10 because it was that good. I highly recommend this. I would highly recommend this to anybody. Everyone should watch the show. It was so good. Anyways, next we have Love Syndrome 3. Let me just preface by saying I was so confused at why it was called Love Syndrome 3. Then I found out why, and that it's based off the 3rd book in the series. And originally going to do the first one, but then fans complained, I think, understandably, because then I found out what the plot was, and I was like, oh no. I'm so glad they went with book 3, but why did they decide to keep doing it anyways? But starring Long Lee and Frank, I've seen like Long Lee hype before this show came out. I'm like, who is this man? Like, I don't know him. And then I watched and I was like, oh my god, I understand why everyone loves Long Lee. I knew Frank from before. Again, I'm a GMMTV girly, so I know Frank. The show plot wise was wild, not gonna lie. The chemistry was there, definitely was there. The side couples, I don't remember. It's very forgettable. I just remember the really psycho guy that worked for Long Lee's character. No. Oh, and another thing, the fact that I found out this was like connected to Unforgotten Night, I was not going into this with high hopes, because I did not like Unforgotten Night. That's probably very controversial, and unpopular opinion, but I just don't like Unforgotten Night. I think that was probably one of the worst shows I watched last year. I do not like Unforgotten Night. Anyways, so I was like, oh god, here we go. I was like, I'm not gonna like this. And maybe it was just probably just the production company that made Unforgotten Night, but I liked Love Syndrome more, I guess. But it was still bad though, because yeah, just lots of concerning content that was in it that really should be abolished at this point and stop being adapted. I think we moved on past this point. Yeah. That being said, I would rate it a 6 out of 10 only because I think the acting was decent and I really liked Long Lee and Frank's chemistry. That's it. The plot is not forgettable, but the actors, the side characters are pretty forgettable. Yeah. The Promise is next. When I found out that this show was based on a true story, oh my god, it was the chemistry amazing. The story, of course it's amazing. It's real life. Even though the ending, I think, is not what actually happened. I'm glad it had a happy ending. I was kind of scared it wasn't gonna have a happy ending, but yeah. I love the show. I think it was so good. I was like waiting, like I was like, ugh, for each like wasn't this the show where it stopped airing halfway and then like months later it picked up airing again? I was so mad because I'm like, what do you mean we're stopping midway? I don't know what the reason was, and then it picked up again and then it finished, whatever. Oh my god, especially since where it left off, honey, you can't do that to me. Oh my god. But it was amazing. 10 out of 10, literally 10 out of, like, you can't rate it any less. It's a true story. Anyways, oh, again, another GMMTV. There should be a theme here about everything that I watched. GMMTV being majority of the stuff that I watched this year. Our Skyy season 2. I'm gonna be completely honest. I didn't watch the June Dunk one. I did watch, what was their Star in My Mind, I think. I did watch it. I just could not. I didn't even get past, like, I think part 2 of episode 1 of their special episodes. No, I couldn't. I found it so boring and just like, no. My favorite out of all the episodes had to be the vice versa. Oh my god, I love Jimmy C. But with the kid, what I forget his name's sister kid, and them pretending, oh, you're my, like, that whole prank basically, too funny, too cute. I just love the domestic vibe. It was so cute. I need Jimmy C's parents, to be honest, because it was so good. I know a lot of people complained about the Bad Buddy and Tale of a Thousand Stars episodes, but I loved it. Like, I love those episodes. Like, oh my god, I felt like it was, I didn't expect that. I think that's why I enjoyed it so much, was like I was not expecting that crossover. But I think they did a really good job with it, and the engagement scene with Earth Mix, it made me believe in love again. The way Mix cried in this, oh my god, it was so beautiful. It was so good. I love Earth Mix. Like, Earth Mix has my entire heart. I love them so much. Anyways, I would rate each like episode, but like low-key some of them were, actually no, wait, I kind of remember My School President was like the opposite, like it flipped. I wasn't the biggest fan of the My School President one. The Never Let Me Go was okay, not my fave. What was also the Eclipse? Oh, the Eclipse. First in Calton. Oh my, the chemistry. I feel like I'm forgetting someone. Oh, Boston Babe. I don't remember what the Boston Babe special episodes were. Like, I don't remember at all. To be honest, I don't remember. But overall, I rated like a 7 out of 10. I mean, the reason why I was getting like a 7 is because there were like 3 really good solid stories, but like some of them were just not it for me. Not it. And I feel like they could have done better on some of them. That's just my opinion. So yeah. What's next? Oh. The Luminous Solution. Now, I forgot how I found out about this series. I think I watched a trailer from YouTube. And I don't even know how I found this series, to be honest. I don't know if I found it through TikTok. Probably not. I don't think I've seen people will watch it on TikTok. I think I might have seen like the episodes come out on YouTube, and I was like, oh, what is this? And then I started watching it because I was intrigued, because I think I've seen the title somewhere, and I was like, oh my god, I forget his name that was in it. And I was like, oh my god, it's him. And I'm like, yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna look up his name right now because this is bothering me, because I know who it is. I know who it is. I watched it because he was in it. Oh my god. Gun. Not GMMTV Gun, obviously, but Gun. Also Pooh. I was not expecting a Pooh resurgence. Yeah, I loved him in Nittimon. I watched him originally in Nittimon. Yeah. Speaking of Nittimon is such a good show. Oh my god. Anyways, I digress. And I know they're coming on the second season, the second part of it, starring Kauna. I'm gonna see how that goes. I love Kauna, so I'm actually gonna watch it. But the show in the beginning to me was a little weird. I mean, it was an interesting concept. Like, I really enjoyed the concept overall, but like, I don't know, I wasn't feeling it until like midway, and I was like, oh, this wasn't that bad. Looking at my drama list, what did my drama list people rate at? 6.2. Yeah, I give it a 6, or like a 6.5. Like, I mean, it wasn't anything groundbreaking. It wasn't bad. I actually really enjoyed the whole like coffee shop thing. With like the wishes. Hold on, let me read the synopsis again, because I literally kind of low-key forgot what the show was about. Oh yeah, it was like the wishes thing. Yeah, I found the concept overall really, really cool, and yeah, and with like who was the barista, a woman who was trying to get rid of all her keys or whatever by helping these people. Yeah, honestly, I really enjoyed the show. Like, I will still keep it as a 6.5. Oh yeah, Pie. Oh my, Dome was in this. Oh, that's another. I also watched the show for Dome because I was like, oh my god, it's Dome's comeback, and oh my god, I love Dome. I miss him. I loved him in 2 Moons. Like, I love 2 Moons. 2 Moons 2 is my favorite 2 Moons. I haven't watched. I mean, I watched like a couple episodes of The Ambassadors, but I like didn't finish it. I haven't finished it though. I've been meaning to finish it, but yeah. Anyways, next we have, oh dear Jesus, Step by Step. Okay, here's my problem with Step by Step. The trailer looked the show made the show look amazing. Like, I was so excited for the show. Like, you understand, like, the trailer had me on the edge of my seat. Like, oh no, this is gonna be on my most anticipated series. Like, I'm going to watch the show. I watched the show through halfway through. Also, what is up with the uncut versions of cutting out whole scenes that are low-key important to the plot? Especially Step by Step was a victim of this, of the YouTube version, that they would just cut out whole scenes. And I think I found out through TikTok, and I was like, because I didn't, but like the first 2 episodes I don't think really got anything cut, and then it was like 3rd or 4th episode that was missing a whole scene that I was like, this seems like this was cut. Like, there's no way this jumped between scenes. And then I went to like a certain website, and I went obviously to the part where I was watching, and I was like, oh, there was a scene that was cut. I was like, oh, no longer watching on YouTube now because scenes were getting cut, and I was like, I want to watch everything. And Step by Step. Love Man. Like everybody else, that man is he's fine. He is a fine looking man. He is, yeah. I get it. He is. I enjoy the Psycho Ball a little bit more, but I was very annoyed at them. I forget his name. Not the one that played the brother to Man's character. Not Saint. I know their names of the actors. I love Saint in the show. Oh my god, when Saint appeared on my screen, I was like, oh my god, this man's gorgeous. I'm like, I love him. I love his character. I think his character was very enjoyable and very funny. His partner, I was like, at that point, towards the end, I was like, just let it go. Like, he clearly is using the fact that he likes you again, like, to his advantage. Like, it was kind of weird. I was like, and then all of a sudden he's like, oh, I fell in love with him. Like, I actually like him. Like, oh jeez, that whole back and forth, like, low-key just annoyed the hell out of me, and I'm like, oh my god. But yeah, and then Ben, this is Ben's first series, I think. Clearly, I didn't have trouble with his character sometimes. Oh my god, Up's character, hated Up's character. Oh my god, he was so annoying. Oh my god, wanted to rip my hair out every time he was on my screen. Like, I did not like his character. I forgot his name, but he was so annoying. Like, no, I did not like him. I was like, he was messing up with the main relationship. I said, hell no, go away. Half the time I'm like, get out. Stop this nonsense. I don't care that you're ex-boyfriends. You're evil. I don't like you. I mean, not evil, but whatever. I love Up though. Up is, I think, a really talented actor, very underrated. He played that role really well, but again, I just don't like, I didn't like his character because just no, absolutely not. Yeah. Ben, sometimes he was a little too, his character was a little bit whiny. I forget his character's name. I'll forget his character's name. But just did not enjoy it as much as I hoped to. And they didn't include that one scene in the trailer that I know you know what I'm talking about. If you watched Step by Step and watched the trailer and was like, I'm watching the show because of the trailer, you know which scene I'm talking about. I was so upset they didn't include that. I'm like, where is that scene? It didn't happen. Unless it did happen and I missed it somehow, which I highly doubt, because I'm pretty sure they did not include it, which is very upsetting. But I think I'll give it a 6. It cannot be any higher. I am so sorry. Anyways, oh, another GMMTV show. I think I watched almost every single GMMTV BL that came out this year except for Hidden Agenda. And you're gonna look at me like crazy, like you didn't watch Hidden Agenda, you watched everything else but Hidden Agenda. You're actually crazy. And I'm like, I'm gonna give an explanation right now. I watched like the first part of the episode, like where he's like in the recording booth recording that audiobook, and then Jung's character was there. I just got an ick. I don't know why. I just right away I was not feeling the show vibe off of that. Like if the show's not gonna like not, I don't know how to put into words, like if it's not gripping me in like the first few minutes, that's a problem. That is a huge problem. That means I'm not gonna watch it, even though I feel like I should watch it because I hear everybody talking about it and I don't want to miss out on a good show. But for right now I'm not watching it. But yeah, that's why. Also from the trailer, like I found it to be this is gonna be sound very hypocritical from what I like to watch. It felt very tropey and very tropes in that we need to leave behind. The whole like, oh, I'm in love with you, but like I'm not gonna tell, like not oh my god, it's using like the fact that he liked his ex-girlfriend and wanted to get, you know, love relation advice so he can like ask her out or whatever, but then basically take advantage of him because he liked him. Like, no. From the trailer I was like, no, please, we need to leave this alone. I hate this trope. Like, I just like, no, please, no, I'm done. I'm like, no. Like, can GMMTV actually give Joonjung an actual good series that, well, I don't know, I never watched Hidden Agenda. It's probably amazing, I just haven't watched it, clearly. But I just want GMMTV to put Joonjung in a series where I feel like I can watch it through and enjoy it to the, like I'm supposed to. But anyways, I digress. Moving on to, I hate to say that I watched this, but Be My Favorite. Listen, I was curious because when the whole thing with this show about, you know, changing up the actors from Mike to Fluko, I was like, what? You know, I didn't really expect GMMTV to do a pairing with Chris, let alone Chris doing another BL. I was like, this is very interesting. No. I watched the first episode out of curiosity, and then I watched the second episode, and then I watched the third one, and then I was like I already watched it thus far, so I just gotta keep watching it, unfortunately, and I watched the whole thing. I know, like, some people actually really like this show. I didn't. Clearly. I was like, when is the show ending? Like, that's the whole, every time after every single episode, I'm like, is it over yet? Is it over yet? Please tell me it's over. Honestly, I did not enjoy the pairing at all. I mean, some people might have loved Chris and Fluko together, but I didn't. I really didn't. Like, no. It wasn't, there was nothing there. There's nothing there. And speaking of Fluko, I think he's super duper underrated. I love Fluko. I think he's a great actor. I'm really excited for a series with Joss. Like, that's another thing. Joss in a BL in the year 2024. We did it, y'all. We did it. I don't know, you know, all the, yeah, we did it. We just did it. I don't know. You don't understand, when those trailers dropped for GMMTV 2024 part 1, that's the first one that I saw. I said, hey, there is no way I am seeing this right now. Is that Fluko? And Joss on a cover together for a BL, and on top of that, it's a vampire show. Oh yeah, and then they'd be posting each other on Instagram nowadays. That just leads me to believe that it's coming out very soon, the show, and they've been posting behind the scenes for the show, so I think that might be one of the first ones that comes out this year, if not the first BL that GMMTV is going to put out this year, in 2024. I'll definitely be watching that, and honestly, I'm like, Joss and Fluko being a pairing, like, are they going to be official? I don't know, maybe this is it for Fluko and I don't know. I low-key, I don't know. I don't know why I said low-key. It's just whatever. What is next? Oh, 5 out of 10 for Be My Favorite. Actually, I don't even want to rate it 5 out of 10, but honestly, it was better than Shades of Heart, but it's, no. Next we have, another really poorly made show. Definitely on a budget. This was definitely another show that had a budget, or lack of budget. Dinosaur Love. Listen, I watched the trailer for it. I think I was like, oh, this is gonna look really cute. Another engineering BL, you know, they'll never go out of style. Whatever. Oh my god. I don't know why I stuck with the show, because it literally just angered me every single episode. Every single episode. Like, especially with the stupid sound effect. Oh my god, the sound effects drove me insane. Like, no. You know who was the MVP of that show? Shalom. Mr. Shalom and his snake named Egg Roll. Because, or whatever food he named his snake. They carried that show. Oh my god, when Shalom got introduced, oh, I was in love. I'm so kind of upset that I think they canceled the rest of the Y Line Buddy, whatever that compilation series that Dinosaur Love was a part of. It seemed like it got canceled, because I was really looking forward to Shalom's story, because I love Shalom. I think he carried the show. But besides that, what's his name? Pepper? That's his name, right? Yes, Pepper, who played P. Dino. Oh my god. You know what's so funny? Because I looked him up, I was like, oh my god, I love this guy. He's actually the best actor in the show. Like, that man deserves his flowers. Anyways, I did not realize he played Payu's twin brother in Love in the Air. I was like, that man looks so different without facial hair. Oh my god. You know, I think my favorite part of that show, besides Shalom, was Pepper's acting. I think he's really talented. I really like Pepper. Is he coming out with a new show? I'm just seeing. No. He's not. He needs to have more roles. He deserves more roles. Like, yes. I like Pepper a lot. Now for my rating, a 4. That's what Dinosaur Love is getting, a 4. What now? Oh. After Dinosaur Love, we now have Wedding Plan. Another meme series. That came out this year. Is this the only meme series that came out this year? Yeah, I think it is. But, next year we're getting 2. This is the only meme series that came out this year. And, it was cute. You know, I don't have really problems with it. I found it really cute. I don't know, it was a little annoying half the time. Like, the McDonald's product placement really kind of messed me up. I was like, oh my god. At first I thought it was like, oh, we just said McDonald's, like, they're just gonna show McDonald's. Like, then I realized it was product placement and they kept on eating freaking McDonald's, and I'm like, no. Anyways, what's his name? I don't even know. The whole fake engagement thing, I knew it was fake from the beginning. It had to be. Because the whole time I'm like, how the hell are they gonna get together? Like, what is this happening? Like, even though I found it really cute, especially when he went back to his, like, hometown. And the other two, like, the brother or the cousin or whatever, and then his man, they were really cute, by the way. I love the side couple. Them. Slay. They were slay. I love them. They were so cute. And I know they have a book, so man, where's the series? Where's the series? Because I would love it. Please. I'm going to talk about the GL side couple too for a minute. I didn't particularly love them. I think they could have been okay. Them being like been in a relationship for so freaking long, like it didn't seem, the chemistry was not there, and it does not seem they were in love. I'm sorry to say. I feel like May needs to stick to her roots, to be honest. Because I think that she did them a very big, what's the word? Disjustice? What? Like she did not do them justice, like at all. And I'm like, no, maybe it was partly on the writing, but it was also partly on the acting too. Like it felt very artificial to me. Like I just, no. The main couple, I forget their names. Anyways, like I think I said that already, but their chemistry was okay. I mean, they're not like my favorite main couple, like MAME couple that MAME has created. I don't even know what my favorite would be, to be honest. Like, all of them are low-key toxic. Actually, not all of them are toxic. I'm just thinking of certain shows that are toxic, that are interconnected to each other. I think mine might be Payu and Skyy. Oh my god, wait, oh my god. I just screwed that up. I meant Payu and Rain. Maybe because it's Boss Noel and I love Boss Noel, but whatever. Also, oh, speaking of Boss Noel, the Boss Noel scenes in that show, the whole engagement between them, so cute. The wedding the wedding in the beginning between Skyy and Pie, slay. And of course, oh, what's his name? Oh my god, Siloam? Yeah, his name is Siloam. Cool Siloam. Oh my god, I just remember his name. Epiphany. Of course, it's Siloam's friends with Pie. Pie is friends with everybody. Okay, he got connections everywhere. Wedding plan is the 6th. This is off the top of my head, another GMMT show. That I was gonna get to, that I mentioned before. I was like, about the first Chimon series. Of course, that's what I'm talking about right now, Dangerous Romance. In regards to Never Let Me Go, I was kind of iffy about the pairing, because I was like, there was the side couple, now they're the main couple in a brand new story. Another show that I'm kind of mad about because of GMMTV and their lack of ability of keeping the story the same from the original trailers. Like, I feel like the story changed so much from the original trailer. Like, I was so excited to watch it because from the original trailer, I was like, this is like it felt like a forbidden romance. Like, that's what the title was giving. And then the show came out. There was nothing dangerous about the show except for them being chased down with people trying to shoot at them. Like, okay, that's the dangerous part, but I feel like the title insinuates that the romance is the dangerous part, and that was not the dangerous part. The chemistry was okay. Like, it wasn't the best. Like, I don't know. I'm not the biggest fan of Perth, I'm not gonna lie. I like Chimon. I really like Chimon. I hope he gets more roles in the future, but I don't know, fam. I don't know. I didn't really have any kind of problems with it, so to speak, but also, can we talk about Papang? I don't know how to say his name properly. I'm so sorry. For a second. Why is this man in every single freaking show and as a side character? GMMTV, give this man a leading role at this point. He has done almost every... Bro, the amount of series he's been in this year, like, as a side character that randomly popped up. He just appeared in Cherry Magic. I didn't know he was gonna be in Cherry Magic. He was in Wednesday Club. He was, again, in Never Let Me Go. What else was he in this year? He was probably in a bunch of other stuff that I forgot, like, to be honest. Like, he's been in a lot, and he still hasn't gotten that lead role. Like, give him a lead role, please. I am begging you, GMMTV. I am begging you. Give him a lead role, main role, please. That my man deserves more lines than he gets now, please. Anyways, I digress. Dangerous Romance, it's getting a 7 for me. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't that great either, in my opinion. I mean, I enjoyed watching it, but it wasn't like I'm waking up like, oh my god, yay, it's Dangerous Romance Day. Yeah. We're coming back to another low budgeted show, and it's low frequency. I was excited for this because, okay, it's so funny because I tell the story all the time to my mom. It's so funny. Okay, so y'all know Jeff, not Jeff Satter, Jeff from my, oh my god, why am I blanking on the oh my god, Yinwar, oh my god, Yinwar series. I literally said it earlier, the show earlier. Oh my god, what is it called? Love Mechanics. Oh my freaking Jesus. Love Mechanics. The one from Love Mechanics. Jeff. Funny enough, I found this man on Instagram because he was recommended on my Instagram feed. And I thought, oh my god, he's so gorgeous. Like, I just followed him. Like, he's a gorgeous man. And I was like, that was so funny because then my mom was like watching Love Mechanics like on the TV when it was airing. And then I sat down next to her and I was watching and he appeared on the screen and I was like, hold on, hold the phone. Wait a second. I'm like, I know that man. I know him. I'm like, that's Jeff. I follow him on Instagram. I didn't know he was an actor. I thought we were just some random dude on Instagram. Because a similar situation happened with Ping, who was in Low Frequency. He's my age, mind you. Again, he appeared on my Instagram. I was like, oh, he's cute. Let me follow him. Oh my god, he's the same age as me. That's crazy. And then I was like, oh my god, he's in a series. I have to watch a series. Like, oh, I have to. And then I did. And it was I was just like, oh my god. I watched like the trailer, obviously, before it came out. Because when I found out this show, that's how I'm like, isn't that the guy I just follow on Instagram? Anyways. And I was like, oh, this seems like really interesting, really cool. Like, the trailer, again, another show with the trailer doesn't really match the series. I was so excited for the show. You don't understand how excited. I was like, oh my god, yay, I got to see Ping act. And then at the same time, like, this is a really cool concept about this guy being able to see ghosts or whatever, spirits, and him, you know, falling in love with a celebrity, basically, spirits, and then trying to find each other again or whatever. You know what really messed me up, because from the vibe from the trailer, guys, like, they didn't know each other from before, and when they met IRL that one time because he's friends with his manager, I was like, this wasn't given what the show was like, oh, they met accidentally or whatever, because he was able to see him and, you know, he didn't know. And yeah, it was just low budgeted, clearly. I don't know how to describe it. The rest, like, not describe, it's just like, I don't know, man. Like, it was a rough watch. Honestly, I fell asleep a couple times watching some of the episodes. It was kind of, I was losing interest real fast, not gonna lie. I was really disappointed because I thought I was gonna really like the series, and I ended up not liking it as much as I thought I would. But yeah, I would rate this a 6. I can't go any higher. And low-key, the chemistry between, I forget the guy who plays Mon, I don't forget his name, and between him and Ping, it was like non-existent. I was like, it seemed more of like an older brother type thing, but then they fell in love. I don't know, it was just, I wasn't feeling the vibes. Next up, which is a show that I didn't think I was gonna watch or knew existed or was gonna watch, or or find myself watching this type of show, Laws of Attraction. I think I was convinced by TikTok when the trailer drops, I think, for it, because everyone was getting so excited. Oh my god, film jam, Jam or Jam Film. I forget. I don't, you know, I see both hashtags, Jam Film, Film Jam, so whatever. Actually I think it is Jam Film though. And I was like, oh my god, I love them in their other series. Oh my god, I forget the name that their other series in, but I know it was really popular. I've yet to watch it. I'm gonna watch it after this because it convinced. I was like, I love them. Oh my god, I love them. This show was so crazy. Oh my god, it was so good. I loved it so much. Like, I was not going into this expecting much from it, and it exceeded my expectations. Oh my god, everything about it, the crime solving, the whole, their relationship too, like how it developed, like the enemies to lovers, and this was enemies to lovers done right, in my opinion. Like, he was an awful person, and then helped him out in the end. Like, it was like they behaved morally great and became good in the end. Like, he found himself, like, it was so good. It was so good. The chemistry. I think a lot of people like their other series, that why they wanted to watch this because of the chemistry, and I need to watch their first series just to get there, because yeah, I love them now. Like, oh my god, I love them. I hope they come out with a new series next year. Like, I want to watch. I'm going to watch anything they're in, the two of them together. Like, literally. Like, I hope and pray that they do another series together. So 10 out of 10. I did look at my list again one more time. I have 2 more shows left. We're almost done here. I know this video is probably super long, and I didn't want it to be this long, but it ended up being this long, unfortunately. We're gonna talk about Naughty Babe next. So here we go about Naughty Babe. Okay, I came into this with high expectations, like beyond expectations, just because I love Max Nat. I love Max specifically, but I love Max Nat. I think they're so cute. But I had high hopes from Cutie Pie because I really liked them. But then the show came out, and like the whole thing with Yi pretending to not remember, it kind of annoyed me. I'm like, dude, this just proves how more douchey he kind of is. Like, oh, he's trying to get a redo or whatever to try to be a better boyfriend or like fiance for Kong Diao. Low key, he's a red flag, not gonna lie. But he did change in the end. Yeah, it's just icky. And then, oh, Kong Diao's family, awful, god awful. I'm so sorry. Oh, I love my dad. No, you should not love your dad. You should not love your dad. I'm so sorry. That man, no. Wait, and didn't the twins not really his half-brother siblings too? Didn't his stepmom cheat on his dad? Those are not his real kid. Like, the whole thing with the half-brother too was like, it was so weird because, like, I don't know. I also thought he was gonna be put in a pairing, but I don't remember if he was. But the thing with the half brother was just so weird to me. It was weird, and just like the obsession of like taking over like Kong Diao's Kong Diao's like whole like inheritance or whatever. I don't even know. Like, it didn't make sense, especially since like I feel like his only motive was to please the father, and like the sister had no like involvement with this. And then of course it was the weird ass uncle that was mastermind behind all this operation of trying to like off Kong Diao for some reason. What? No. Oh my god, sorry. Also, changing the animal that attacked him, like, I found it so, I'm like retconning what happened in Cutie Pie, but I'm like, I have no idea about the novel. Like, did he get attacked by a tiger in a novel, or was it a dog? Like, I'm be super, because the whole thing about the dog was he was scared to get the dog, but Yi got him the dog so he wouldn't be lonely, but he's scared of dogs because the dog attacked him when he was younger. That would happen in Cutie Pie, but all of a sudden now that's just like not a thing, and he actually got attacked by the tiger instead, and it was all Yi's fault. Like, I think makes more sense as to why the whole arranged marriage thing happened in the first place with the tiger instead of the dog. Because I think he was just there, like he wasn't really like it would. I don't know. The Cutie Pie low-key made no sense, but this makes a little more sense. But I just like, wasn't it supposed to be a dog? I don't like retconning, and it's to me it's just terrible. It's like you just don't know, like these, like, no. Anyways, obviously the chemistry was on the chain. Sorry, I'm yawning. As I was saying, chemistry off the chain. Love MaxNet. MaxNet's chemistry, chef's kiss. I don't know why I blew y'all a kiss, but chef's kiss. For real. Yeah. Also, their little friendship circle, like, I'm kind of sad we didn't get to see more of Kongdiao and my god, Kua's friends, like, that weren't the college friends, like the new characters, like all of them interacting. Like, I wish we had more of them, because I think they're such a power group. Like, they're bestie squad, like they're such a slap. Okay, never mind. Rating 7 out of 10. Honestly, it wasn't that great. It's getting that rating because MaxNet. I can't give MaxNet anything lower because they're just amazing, but honestly, it's kind of disappointing in the series. And now we have come to our final show of this video, of what I've watched in 2023. Well, TBLs in 2023. And it is the infamous GMMTV series, Only Friends. Oh my god. Only Friends. First of all, I think I have to go into every single actor in this show. I should say in the main cast and the main 6, because oh my god. I'm gonna start with Neo because I think I have the most to talk about is Neo. Why it hasn't I think this is Neo's like first main role in a series. GMMTV, what have you been doing this entire time? Neo, first of all, I love Neo and how diverse his acting is. Like, Neo's such a good actor. He can play like the silly, goofy characters like he did in Fish on Sky, for being like the dumb older brother that's an engineering student, got left back, to the rich spoiled kid in Ton Hon Chon Lati, to like not uptight, but like very rule following student from The Eclipse. Like, his roles have such a huge rate. And then now in Cooking Crush with him, yeah, and have to deal with a literal stalker. Just their story's cute, but anyways, to whatever Boston was in Only Friends. Boston was a whole, oh my. At first, I was like I was vibing with Boston at first, and then I was not vibing with Boston. Like, no, and I think that was the whole point, to be honest. Obviously, you're not supposed to vibe with Boston. Boston's a terrible person. And then no. And then as the show went on, I became like, wait, Boston is low-key a slay, but at the same time, he's not really a slay. But I love Neo in the series. He deserves more lead roles, main roles, and dramas in general, because he's such an amazing actor. And speaking of Neo, we're gonna go to Mark Bacon. Oh my god. The first series I watched Mark was in My School President, and I loved him from that because he played like silly goofy guy in the student council. Like, I loved him. And then this, and I was like, oh my god, my heart broke for Nick. I felt so bad for him. And like the entire time, just like, leave Boston, please, for your mental health and everything right in the world. Like, I know it's probably really hard for him because he like was really like in love with this man, but this is not the man you should be in love with, to be honest. Oh my god, I feel so bad for Nick in the series. But also when he like basically played all his cards up to Top, and was like, that one scene when he was talking to him, first of all, I thought was so random. Like, why is he talking to Top? He has like no reason why he should be talking to him. And then I forgot what he said, like, in this whole situation. I think it was in regards to like his relationship with Boston. He's like, oh, I know, blah, 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 blah. Like, Nick's sweetie, no, that was not a slay. Like, you shouldn't have done that, because what are you gonna do? Like, Top will give a crap. Like, he really doesn't. He does not. Moving into Top, played by Force. Oh my god! First of all, in the beginning, I was like, okay, I can vibe with him, but then he turned into the a-hole, and then we forgave him that quickly. But I liked how he kind of like begged for forgiveness in a way, and he wasn't like, what's his name? Mew gave him forgiveness right away. He like had to earn the forgiveness in a way, like make it up to him. But honestly, it was just like, speaking of Mew, I was a Mew. I was like, yay, Mew in the beginning. Then I hated Mew. I was like, I did not like Mew at all. I just found him like, just no. I'm like, Mew was definitely a problem. I was like, no, Mew gave me the ick, for real. More so that I started to like Top more than Mew, which is like wild. But then again, Mew's also some wild mass manipulator as well. But yeah. Now we're gonna move on to the next couple. My favorite couple. Sandray, played by First Cow. Oh wait, oh sorry. First Cow is like my favorite GMMTV pairing. Like, you don't understand. I love First Cow so much, and Cowtone devoured this role. He did so well as Ray. Oh my god. And then the same thing with First with Sand. Yes. I was basically, when we barely got any Sandray moments in an episode, I was so upset. I was waiting every week, like was it Sunday or Saturday? It was during the weekend. I was like, yay, Only Friends Day. I was so excited to just see them. And then when some of the episodes, there were barely any interaction between them. But then when we got I was so mad. And then, oh my god, I'm all over the place. But when we got the cute moments, the little dates or whatever, them just interacting, it's very hard. I was like, yeah. Especially to the end when Ray got help in therapy, like he actually listened to Sam, like he did it. Sam saw Ray, says, I can change him. And he did. He did the thing. Oh my god. But yeah. Yeah. I think also like this show was shot so well as well. Like I really enjoyed how it was filmed and made. I think the story was really good too. It was definitely messy. I like the messiness. Like, we need more messy shows like that. We need more shows like Only Friends to show messiness. Like, we can't just have sweet, unproblematic romances over and over again. I like the messy. I think the messy was like a nice little change for GMMTV, especially this is their spiciest show yet. I honestly was not expecting it at all, but here we are. What else? Oh, the ending, like the end credit scene after the real ending with Mix showing up and giving, what was it, Mew a look? I thought he was giving Top a look, like, will you be my friend too? I thought he was looking at Top, but then I rewatched the scene, like, no, he's looking at Mew. Like, we're getting a season 2. Like I told my mom this. I was like, you don't just introduce Mix into a show at the very freaking end and not make him an important character. Like, if Mix is in the show, he's going to be important. And you can't just put Mix in at the end, just like, oh yeah, can I be your friend too? Like, and giving a little flirtatious stare. Like, hello, season 2. That's all. But if we do get a season 2, I need my Sandray to be happy and them to outlive every single couple, to be honest, and be the only one together, because I love them. Also, the whole, I'm going to talk about like the whole Boston redemption thing and potential Boston getting back and Nick getting together. It's just like, them getting together and then having to break it up and then potentially getting back together. No, I feel like Boston should have not gotten that chance, to be honest. Make him suffer. it's his loss. He messed up the first time. He shouldn't have gone the second chance, in my opinion. But anyways, but yeah, season 2, please, I desperately need season 2 of Only Friends with Mix in it, obviously. Mix is gonna be the one starting out the problems. But if Mix is in it, guess who else has to be in it? Earth. Because if Earth's not in it, we're gonna have problems. We're gonna have problems. Like, I'm gonna just set up the scene for you. Mix shows up because he's running away from Earth because they had a fight or whatever. They're done. Some toxic thing happened now, like probably some miscommunication, to be honest. Not even that, like Mix is just done with the relationship, like it's going nowhere or whatever, and that's why he ends up at the Only Friends day or whatever, because he just needs he had to get away from his boyfriend, his ex-boyfriend, aka played by Earth. And then Earth shows up because he's looking for his man, because he why wouldn't he? And he's trying to get him back, but Mix is like stirring up trouble, like, yeah. And also Boeing, literally, I feel like the addition of Boeing towards the end was like so pointless. I was saying pointless, but it was like there could have been so much more done with his character, and Lon is such a fantastic actor as well, that I feel like he wasn't used to his greatest potential. I would have loved to see more Boeing, and I feel like in the second season it would be more of, you know, Mix obviously trying to get with Mew, Boeing's wrecking havoc, and then oh, this is another show that Boeing shows up. I'm like, I'm forgetting another one from before when I was just listing off the stuff he's been in, side characters. He's literally in his Daddy Dan. Oh, another thing about Daddy Dan will also be in season 2, and like the thing with Nick, yeah, he's coming back for revenge. Oh, like he just disappeared in the show. I'm like, there's no way a man like that disappeared. That doesn't feel right. That's why I think that we're gonna get season 2. So the one that would be messy, to mess everything up, would be Mix with Mew, Boeing, because Boeing's not going anywhere, and then Daddy Dan with Nick, and then Earth trying to get his man's back, and being a messy too, because yeah, I could just see it, set the scene with Force and Earth at the bar or something like that, and they're having a drink together. They're like, he's like, I don't, and Earth's like basically spilling to top, like, or Force like, I don't understand, but like, why wouldn't he take me back? And he's trying to get love advice from this man. He's like, you know, I got my man back, I'll tell you what. And he's like, yeah, he's like in love with this other guy named Mew. He's like, what do you mean? Like, he's like, that's my man, what do you, like, what? And this, like, yeah, they've been hanging out or whatever. Clearly he's like in love with him, like, I don't know, something along those lines. I'm in my delusions, but I would honestly just find it funny if we ever got a bar scene with Force and Earth tripping together. I think that would be a sight to see, to be honest. GMMTV, make it happen, please, because I would love to see that happen. Like, I think it would, I lose my mind, to be honest, especially since I predicted that. Yeah. Yippee. And I'm done talking about OnlyFriends. Oh, my rating, 10 out of 10. And if you got up to this point, thank you for watching. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye.